All right, so super exciting update for StratGen. You can now import or code your own custom signals to test and build trading systems with. StratGen has over 1,000 unique signals. However, there may be a signal that's not available and you want to code it yourself, or maybe you have a proprietary signal and you want to add it to StratGen. So you now have that ability. I'm going to be showing you how to do that. And we're going to go over 5 different templates, 5 different ways you can build trading systems to show you the creative process. So this first signal here, all you do is you come down to the custom signals menu here on the left, and you can give your signal a name. I called it above SMA, and then you're going to click this insert mini signal template. Once you do that, it will generate the template, and then all you're changing here is this eval logic. Okay, so this signal here is called above SMA, and we can see in this eval logic we're checking if the current close is greater than the 20 period SMA. You can click compile and register. So now it's registered. And now when we go to the signals template, we can see it here and we can actually test it. So I can test an entry signal on it. I'll click that. We're testing it on S&P 500 futures ES. So it tested our signal there, okay? But we can do, so yeah, that's cool, that's great, but what if you wanna get a bit more complex? So what I did was I got ChatGPT to generate some templates for us that we could test. So that was the first one, close above 20 SMA. We could do close above 50 EMA. Let's do a little bit more complex. So here we're checking if the 50 period SMA is above the 200 EMA. Sorry, did I say SMA? I meant EMA. So let's try that. So if I just copy that code, go back to custom signals, let's call this EMA trend. I forget what it said. So I'll write EMA trend, insert mini signal template, and then I already copied the code, so I can paste it in there. Okay, so it looks like it called the EMA bull 5200. So I will paste that in there. And then compile and register. There we go. Go back to my signals, and now I see it here too. And I can also test that custom signal as well. Great. What else do we have? We got RSI oversold, RSI overbought. Here we go. So StratGen doesn't have a Donchian channel, I believe it's called, signal. So you could custom code that yourself, simply checking if the close is greater than the highest high 20 bars ago. So I'll copy that. It's called Donchian Breakout 20. There we go. Insert the template, paste our code. Once again, all you really have to change is this eval method here, which returns a decimal. That's really all you're changing for your logic. And you can get as complex as you want. You could have as many rules as you want, as it just uses a C# compiler. I see the name highest high. So if there is a code error, we see that valid operation, highest high does not exist. I believe it's called highest at 20. There we go. Okay, my mistake. So the method is called highest. And there's a couple template methods. When we release our user manual, you'll be able to see all the custom combinations. But you do get compiler errors here if it doesn't register correctly. So it's not highest high, you want to use highest. So there we go. Now we have the Donchian breakout at 20. We can test that. And let's do one more. Close below, did that. Green bar, very simple, checking if the close is greater than the current open. That's pretty simple. Here, I like this one, pullback in uptrend. So if the EMA of the 20 period is greater than the EMA of the 50 period and the close is less than the EMA 20 period. So you're looking for an uptrend and then a pullback to enter. So I'll copy that code. Let's go back to custom signals. Call this uptrend pullback. Insert mini signal template, paste all that, compile and register, perfect. So there we go, we have all of our signals, our custom signals here. Maybe we want to test this on multiple markets, so we'll test those 4 signals on ES, we'll test it on gold, natural gas, NASDAQ, perfect, and then we can try some different profit targets. I'm just doing hypothetical 4% profit target, 3% stop loss for 2025. I hit run, and it's going to test all those 4 signals for each of the instruments. So you can get very creative. Essentially, you can code your own custom, signals using C# with our custom signals template. So you can get very creative on how you want to build your signals. And this will solve the problem of, hey, does StratGen have X indicator? Well, you can just code it yourself and then test it on multiple markets, multiple exits, different time frames, in and out of sample testing, all the benefits of StratGen with your custom signals, which I think make it very popular, or very powerful, I should say. There's our results with all of our custom signals, so that's perfect. And then from here, we can analyze for robustness testing. We can generate NinjaTrader C# code or Python code, and then start trading it in a simulation account or a live account. But yeah, custom signals. Let me know if you found value in this video in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully that you can use StratGen now.